anxious. His first Olympics, he goes into the gym. 5, 6 in the morning. No one's in the gym but one person.
Okay, David, let's go here in about a minute.
Kobe Bryant. And David Blatt working up a sweat.
Copy that.
Okay.
Trying to go through and get all the anxiety out of his system before his first Olympics. And he finally walked up to Kobe and said, Kobe, I got to ask you, what are you doing here? Why? And he goes, this is what makes me great. It's that certain Mamba mentality. Brady has a mentality. Kobe has a mentality. Jordan has a mentality. And so does LeBron. Look how LeBron keeps his body in that shape. He's only had one significant injury in his career. And even LeBron, he finds a way to use things as motivation. When allegedly when he left Miami, Pat Riley told him you're making the biggest mistake of your career. And he used that as secret motivation when he was in Cleveland. Even when he's with the Lakers, you would imagine, right? Everyone respects LeBron James. If you actually have a brain cell trace, if you have some brain cells, you respect LeBron James, correct?
100%.
What did he say after he beat when he beat the Heat this year?
We're ready when
I need my
David.
damn respect too. These guys.
All right, I'll play the intro in a few seconds.
And they treat it as if they don't get their respect, and they treat it as everyone's rooting against them.
Roncalli basketball is on CBS Sports 1430. The pregame show is brought to you by McDonald's. Now down to Rob Brown to get you ready for tonight's action.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Roncalli Royals basketball here on the Ascension St. Vincent Roncalli Media Network. Rob Brown and Ryan Papandrea with you tonight at the Ascension St. Vincent Gymnasium on the campus of Roncalli High School, south side of Indianapolis. And a great rivalry game for you tonight. The 67th meeting between Roncalli and Bishop Chatard, hooking up here on the south side. And both these teams looking to get back in the win column. The Trojans come in 6-9. Losers of 3 in a row. Meanwhile, Roncalli comes in at 7-7. Won 3 in a row here at home, but trying to erase, Ryan, a little bit of the pain of the 25-22 loss on Saturday night at Greenwood. It's not often that you can have a defensive effort where you only give up 25 points, but you lose the game.
Absolutely. Absolutely, especially in a performance the night before with an 89-point performance. Only scoring 22 is kind of a heartbreaker, but we're looking to get right back on track right here.
Well, it was a low possession game. Ryan and I had the game here on Friday in which Roncalli scored a season-high 89 points on the way to an 89-77 win over Cardinal Ritter. Thomas Felmuth had a career-high 33 in that one, but then Roncalli turned around. The very next night, there were 129 possessions in that Cardinal Ritter game combined between the two teams. Saturday's game saw just 62, less than 2 a minute. And Roncalli was unable to get over the hump in a slow-down game. And, Ryan, you and I were talking before we went on air. In a game with that few possessions, Roncalli had just 30 in a 32-minute game. If you combine that low possession sequence with a 32% shooting night, Roncalli's second worst shooting night of the year, it's going to be very difficult to score.
Right, that's certainly not a recipe for success by any means, but yeah, the defensive effort that we had at Greenwood is definitely especially something we want to carry on to tonight.
Well, we mentioned Roncalli's won 3 in a row at home, and they've looked very sharp here in the month of January at home. The only loss since the new year here on the home court has been to Cathedral, and then Cathedral currently is the number 3 ranked team in the state. They followed that Cathedral loss up with wins over Decatur Central, a very solid win over a good New Pal team here 2 Fridays ago, and then the win last Friday night against Cardinal Ritter. So a lot of times, Ryan, you played the game. A lot of times when you have a game where you really struggle to score and shoot the ball, the best thing that can happen is to play that next game in a gym where you practice and rims that you shoot on every day.
Exactly. Home court advantage is certainly a key factor in high school basketball, and the Vinny is definitely turning into one of the greatest or one of the hardest places to play for opposing teams. Well,
Roncalli's won 7 in a row over Bishop Chatard here at home. Bishop Chatard winning the matchup last year up on the north side. That was a 65-59 win. That snapped Roncalli's 15-game winning streak overall in the series. The Trojans have not won here at Roncalli since all the way back on February the 4th, 2006. And that was a game played across the parking lot in the Bishop Chartrand Gymnasium. But we'll talk more about this matchup in the series on the other side in the second segment here in this McDonald's pregame show. Now we need to get to our usual business of our pregame chat with Roncalli head coach Michael Wantz to get his thoughts on Saturday's game as well as the preparation for tonight's game with Chatard. Here was our pregame chat with head coach Michael Wantz.
Roncalli head coach Michael Wantz. Royals at home for 2 this week. Bishop Chatard tonight in a rivalry game, and then a home game Saturday afternoon against Beech Grove. Before we get into the matchup tonight, let's go back to last weekend. Another split for your team, a win on Friday night, contrasting style win. You score 89 points on Friday and beat Cardinal Ritter. Lose 25-22 at Greenwood on Saturday. I know you talked after the game Saturday night that you were certain that you'd look at the tape and find a couple possessions that had they gone a different way, you could have gotten a different result. What was the takeaway when you had a chance to look at the tape?
Yeah, you know, somebody looks online that night or the next morning and you probably pass an opinion on that score. But that game flowed probably as well as it could have flowed for that low scoring of a game. And, you know, we pressed for 3 quarters and you just – in a game that you know that's going to be low scoring, you know, to me it's silly to go out there and scramble and run around. And, you know, they've got a coach too. They practice too. So it's not like just because you trap a couple times, they're just going to hand it over to you. So just couldn't make a shot there in the fourth quarter. And Carson did a nice job taking it to the bucket, didn't get a call. So just an odd game and certainly contrasting styles, but still pleased with the trajectory of the team and where we're going, and excited to get it up again tonight.
Well, there's a lot of discussion on Sunday, certainly about the contrast. There were 129 combined possessions in the game on Friday night, 62, so less than 2 per game, or 2 per minute in Saturday's game. How much does that the difficulty of trying to get in front and stay in front in that kind of game magnified when you only shoot 32% and you're not getting that many possessions?
Yeah, you know, you'd love to get a lead and maybe try and pull them out of the zone a little bit, but I think you told me we had the lead for about 17 seconds at one point early in the third quarter. It's just, you know, Friday night there probably were some throwaway possessions, and there definitely were some throwaway possessions. But when you play Greenwood, certainly no throwaway possessions at all. So every possession counts, and we were joking. You know, we gave up an offensive rebound and one, and that's 12% of their points just on that one play. So gave up a couple offensive rebounds early. Really, looking back at the film, I thought maybe the difference was, you know, we didn't lose it in the first quarter, but we certainly didn't help ourselves, where I thought we had some pretty good looks that didn't go down, where maybe we could have had that score tied or maybe up 9-7 versus down 7-3 after one quarter.
Bishop Chatard, the opponent tonight, they come in a young team in the sense that they had some multi-year starters graduate out of the program, so they've got some newer guys plugged in, looking for a win. They've lost 3 in a row. When you see them on tape, what do you see?
Great pace, great energy, you know, small and quick. We have to keep them in front of us. You know, we have to establish Trevor on our offensive end to make sure he can play on the defensive end. And just at you a little bit was watching last year's game again today over lunch, and we just got really loose and sloppy with the ball late last year in the game, and we got to take care of it. We got to jam it inside, and we got to keep those guys in front of us on the defensive end.
How much does playing a Ritter team last week that played 5 out, played basically a 5-guard lineup, played up tempo, the fact that you've seen that kind of look and that kind of speed within the last week, how much does that help?
Yeah, it helps. This tonight will be somewhere in the middle of Ritter and Greenwood, definitely closer to Ritter than it will be to Greenwood. So that helps. Got our zone in, ready to go. We know we got to jam it inside and establish our inside game. So guys had a good week. Day short, obviously, on the practice with just a Thursday night game because of girls sectional, but I've liked us this week, and I think we're ready to go.
Roncalli taking on Bishop Chatard tonight here at the Vinny. Good luck, Coach.
Thanks.
That's Roncalli head coach Michael Wantz. We're back after this on the Ascension St. Vincent Roncalli Media Network.
Marian University wants to know, what are you made of? At Marian University, our students are made of character and faith. Our students are service-minded and want to make a difference in the world. Our students possess the skills and intellect required of leaders. Come to Marian University, Indy's premier Catholic.
We're so thrilled to have Peyton Manning's name on our children's hospital. But we are a hospital designed for kids.
And then the halfback went in motion and then ran a slant route across the middle. Try to get a linebacker isolated on him. I like this beat. It's nice. Give me some more bass. A little more bass here. These are nice. Wish they had them at the adult hospital next door. They have to make this giraffe green.
That's crazy.
Might be right. Let's go red right, scat right, 585, wide drag. On two. Ready? Break. Nice ride. Y'all have these in blue? Can you hear this?
There's only one Peyton Manning Children's Hospital, offering world-class compassionate care for your child. Schedule primary, ER, or specialist care online.
Thanks, Peyton. We've got this.
Oh, okay. That's where they go.
I work out every day. COVID won't kill me.
I'm 24. COVID won't kill me.
I have antibodies. COVID won't kill me.
It's been a long week. COVID won't kill me.
I'm 25. COVID won't kill me.
I'm partying outside. COVID won't kill me.
I don't need to wear a mask around my friends. COVID won't kill me.
I'm 23. COVID won't kill me.
If I haven't gotten it yet, COVID won't kill me.
I'm young. COVID won't kill me.
Famous last words. Don't let them be yours. Socially distance. Mask up, America.
In a key Circle City Conference matchup, the only other Circle City Conference team in action, a good West Side matchup, Covenant Christian that has a 13-3 record. They've already won the league, finishing the league schedule at 5-0. They are hosting Speedway. Of course, the Royals will be back at it here on Saturday, hosting Beech Grove. Most schedules that you would see show Roncalli playing that game at Beech Grove, but that game moved to Roncalli due to some issues at Beech Grove. They had a leak in the gym ceiling and some water damage on the floor over the weekend with the rain that we had. So that game been moved here on Saturday. It'll be a 3:30 tip for that game against Beech Grove on Saturday afternoon. Turn our attention now to what Ryan has on his mind for tonight's keys to the game.
First and foremost, we need to get out to an early lead to start the game. This year so far, when we're down at the end of the first quarter, our record is 0-5, and it is also 0-5 when we're down at the end of the first half. So we need to jump out to an early lead to start this game. Secondly, we need to defend without fouling inside the paint. Chatard is shooting at 70% free throw percentage at 101 out of 144 free throws. So when they're looking to get in the paint, we got to keep our hands up straight and defend without fouling. Thirdly, we need to anticipate aggression early. One of the things I mainly look for when looking at Chatard and that state championship football team, they have 6 football players on their roster. And along with that being a rivalry and a conference game, they're going to look to be aggressive, and we just got to use their aggression against them and force them to make mistakes.
It's a great point. A lot of familiar names on this Chatard roster. If you follow Roncalli's football exploits, both of these teams finishing the season 13-1 and winning state championships this past fall. Of course, Ryan was a part of that Roncalli team that won the Class 4A state championship, and all sorts of key players, including the quarterback, Carter St. John, down there getting ready for Chatard as the Trojans won the 3A state championship. And you could make the case, Ryan, that the 4 best teams in the state, arguably, we're all here in Central Indiana. You had Center Grove winning the 6A championship, undefeated. Cathedral winning the 5A championship. Their only loss was to Center Grove. Of course, Roncalli winning the 4A. Only loss was to Bishop Chatard, and Bishop Chatard's only loss was to Cathedral. So that group of 4 winning 4 of the 6 state championships, and you'll see some action down on the floor tonight pitting those guys. How much of that carries over in terms of rivalries or things that maybe happened during the course of a game that was played around Labor Day weekend to tonight?
You know, I think it certainly carries over, especially from a type of just mindset, like a winning mindset. Like we beat you earlier in a different sport, and a prominent sport at that. And I certainly think that carries over that, hey, we have this kind of confidence that we're going to be able to come out and beat you tonight.
Well, and unfortunately, the pandemic has deprived us of one of my favorite parts of this rivalry over the years, and that's the student sections taunting each other back and forth about various football successes. But unfortunately, that's not something we're going to have tonight, but we hope that comes back next year when Roncalli heads back to the north side. That's always been a big part of this basketball game every February, the student sections and the various taunting that goes back across the way. We're going to take our second and final break here in the McDonald's pregame show. When we come back, we will have the lineup and the tip for tonight's game between Roncalli and Bishop Chatard. It's next on the Ascension St. Vincent Roncalli Media Network.
Steve's Flowers and Gifts is your family-owned Indianapolis.
Going to school, Chad. Oh, hold up, Brad. We didn't put our masks on. Good idea. Well, let's go.
Don't be like Brad and Chad. Make sure you wear your mask over your nose and your mouth to prevent the spread of COVID. Visit cdc.gov/coronavirus for more information.
I work out every day. COVID won't kill me.
I'm 24. COVID won't kill me.
I have antibodies. COVID won't kill me.
It's been a long week. COVID won't kill me.
I'm 25. COVID won't kill me.
I'm partying outside. COVID won't kill me.
I don't need to wear a mask around my friends. COVID won't kill me.
I'm 23. COVID won't kill me.
If I haven't gotten it yet, COVID won't kill me.
I'm young. COVID won't kill me.
Famous last words. Don't let them be yours. Socially distance. Mask up, America.
Do life, not laundry. Milto Cleaners.
Every day we go farther, try harder, and do things others think are impossible. But for people who are passionate about what they do, it's normal. At Ortho Indy, we make sure of it. As the largest sports medicine group in Indiana and the official orthopedic provider for the Pacers, our specialists work to treat your injury from diagnosis to recovery and get you back in the game, because you were built to perform. Ortho Indy Sports Medicine, helping you get normal back, whatever your normal looks like.
We're so thrilled to have Peyton Manning's name on our children's hospital, but we are a hospital designed for kids.
And then the halfback went in motion and then ran a slant route across the middle. Try to get a linebacker isolated on him. I like this beat. It's nice. Give it some more bass. A little more bass here. These are nice. Wish they had them at the adult hospital next door. They have to make this giraffe green.
That's crazy.
Might be right. Let's go red right, scat right, 585, wide drag, on two. Ready? Break. Nice ride. Y'all have these in blue? Can you hear this?
There's only one Peyton Manning Children's Hospital, offering world-class compassionate care for your child. Schedule primary, ER, or specialist care online.
Thanks, Peyton. We've got this.
Oh, okay. That's where they go.
He's the head coach in his second season, 21-18 is his record. Assisted by Matt Ruffling, Rob Albright, and Tim Boyle. For Roncalli, 13 in the scorebook tonight. And the usual starters, same lineup we've seen for the past 5 games. 3 seniors in the backcourt, led by Carson Lynch, the point guard, 6 foot, averaging 8.5 points per game. Anthony Donahue, 6'2 senior, averaging 14.3 points per game. Thomas Felmuth, 6'1", a senior, averaging 10.5 points per game. On the front line, Aiden Leffler, the Roncalli quarterback, 6'3", junior, averaging 6.5 points per game. And Trevor Lauk in the middle, 6'6", a sophomore, averaging 6.2 points per game. Michael Wantz, the head coach, winningest coach in Roncalli history, 263 and 153 his record. 18-5 is Coach Wantz against Bishop Chatard. Assisted by Ian Brown, Justin Wernke, Jamin Wernke, and Justin Agresta. Well, we had a moment of silence before the game for A.J. Roseman, the junior. His mom, Misty, passed away on Friday. We send our wishes out to his family. Tonight's officials, solid crew, veteran crew. Scott Wagner, the crew chief, out there with John Ripperger and Nick Slowick. Roncalli in the home whites. Red block Roncalli lettering and numerals, and the royal blue trim. Bishop Chatard in the royal blue uniform. And Trevor Lauk is coming off the floor. I'm not sure why. So Matthew Babb gets the start, the 6'3 senior. So Babb is out there instead of Lauk. We'll see if we can't find out the reason behind that. Trojans are in the royal blue road uniforms, the script white Trojan lettering and white numerals. And it's Kolbus and Leffler to jump it up. Roncalli wins the tap. Going left to right away from their bench in this first half. Trojans in a man-to-man. Carter plays Donahue. Leffler catch at the top against Woods. Lob in deep to Babb. He catches against Kolbus. Wheels, kicks it back out to Donahue in the corner. He played by the smaller Carter down the baseline. In deep, runs into his teammates, pivots away and lays it in. Well, that was not the smoothest possession, Ryan, but it ends up in a bucket.
Hey, sometimes you just got to be lucky.
2-0 the score. Bishop Chatard on the handle. Roncalli playing man-to-man. Carter's the point guard. He drives in the lane against Lynch, and he traveled. Carter turned it over, so Roncalli gets it back. Full court pressure set up. Little diamond trap by the Trojans. Gets it into Donahue, goes Roncalli. Now Lynch in the backcourt. He's up the sideline, spins away, pivots. Finds Donahue in the forecourt. Now Chatard retreats defensively. Roseman plays Donahue on the ISO. Donahue cut off on a baseline drive. Swings it back out to Leffler. Back to Donahue, left corner. Down the baseline against Roseman. Under the bucket, out to Felmuth. He unloads to Leffler. Back to Donahue on the right arc. Finds Leffler on the slip. Down low, pivoting. Shoulders into Carter. Missed the shot at the rim. It trickled off. Rebounded by St. John. St. John all the way down the lane. Kicks in the corner to Roseman. Fakes a three. Now through the paint, out to Kolbus. Woods in the corner. Gives to Carter. No space to drive. Now he attacks on Lynch to the bucket. Put it up and in.
Chatard looks like they want to start playing aggressively with this full court press.
Trying to speed Roncalli up a little bit with the pressure. Pass over the top to Felmuth in the forecourt. He settles and waits. Checked by Carter. Michael Wantz calls out what he wants. Leffler at the volleyball line. Dribble handoff to Felmuth. He gives to Lynch. Kolbus shows on the hedge. Lynch into the paint. Finds Leffler. Fakes the three. Now down to Babb posting. Babb backing his way. Up and under move. He's bumped. Flipped it up. Missed it short. Rebounded by Kolbus. He gives to St. John. Kicks to Carter in the corner. Fakes a three on Felmuth. And a late whistle as Felmuth bumped Carter to the deck and Leffler ripped the ball away. Oh, he's got a foul on Carter. I didn't see that. Did you?
I did not either.
I thought Scott Wagner had a Roncalli foul for sure. Instead, he gives it to Carter.
I thought they were going to put that one on Thomas for that bump.
I did too. Trevor Lauk steps in. Not sure why Trevor did not start. He was pulled off the floor right before the jump, and Babs began the game. 2-2 our score. 5:45 to go, first quarter. Felmuth has to get it across and does with a pass in the corner to Donahue. Donahue gives to Lauk, his first touch. On the wing, Felmuth. Down to Leffler, posting. He spins on Kolbus, down the baseline, up and under move. He puts it up and in.
We're trying to take advantage of our size advantage that we have against Chatard. It's slight, but it's enough to want us or make us go down to the paint.
Well, we talked on Friday. Leffler is so strong in the legs, he plays taller. Carter got in the lane and threw it away. Leffler's got the loose ball, waits for help. Here comes Lynch up the floor. Donahue in the left corner. Flips it into Lauk. He puts it up, puts it in. Not enough size to contest Lauk at the rim. Roncalli's had 3 layups in this game go down, and it's 6-2. 4:50 to go first quarter. Roseman to Carter. Into the paint. Shuffles out to Woods. Roncalli's switching out top. Carter's got it back. He's in the lane against Donahue. Draws a foul. He flipped it in. Nick Slowick says no bucket. Donahue's foul, his first, team first. Brennan Basir checks into the game. First Trojan sub. He's a 6'6 senior. Heavy knee brace for those of you watching along on the video side tonight. For Basir, he's got the white tights on and a big black knee brace on the right leg. 6-2 the score. Trojan inbound baseline left. Carter St. John on the wing. 3 on the way by Kolbus is an air ball over the rim, picked up off the floor by Felmuth. He takes it up the floor himself with Woods on his hip, gets clear. Gives left side to Donahue. Roseman gives him the baseline. Donahue unloads top side to Lynch. Lynch drives on St. John. Got in the lane, he's traveled.
Got a nice first step there with that jab, but couldn't finish at the rim.
Roncalli's had some success, though, Ryan, early getting into the paint.
Exactly. We're trying to set the tone.
Got a moving screen out top on Kolbus. Scott Wagner caught him red-handed. First foul on Kolbus. Second on the Trojans. His first, team second. 6-2 the score. Here comes Lynch in the forecourt quickly. Blows by Brasier. Draws a foul. He didn't draw a foul at the rim, and he went down hard at the other end, shaking his left hand. Meanwhile, Trevor Lauk's got a steal. The big man up the floor. Rolls to the goal, and he lays it in. Oh, my. Trevor Lauk.
Coast to coast.
Coast to coast. The big man at 6'6", 265, takes it end-to-end and finishes. 30-second timeout called by the Trojans as Roncalli leads this game 8-2 with 3:53 to go here in the first quarter. We'll go ahead and stay here on the 30-second timeout.
Trouble with your phones or computers? Considering video surveillance? Contact Indy Teledata. They provide technology.
Facing up at the arc, has his dribble if he wants it, looking for a cutter. Instead gives to St. John out front. Roncalli hedges the ball screen. Kolbus on the roll, finds Basir. He jabs into the lane against Leffler, put it up, and he got the roll. Basir with the bucket. That stops the run. It was a quick 6-0 run for Roncalli. The lead is 8-4. Much slower pace than we anticipated, but Roncalli's been able to control it. Felmuth yet to take a shot down to Lauk on the baseline. He spins baseline. Foul on the way up, and he shoots 2. That's Kolbus' second foul, and Ryan, he's 6'5". They don't have a whole lot of size. Once you get past Kolbus, Bashir is 6'6", but he's more of a perimeter player.
Absolutely. We're trying to exploit that inside really early, and it's starting to pay dividends.
I thought they were going to give that foul to Kolbus. Instead, they gave it to St. John, who was the help defender. That's his first. Either way, Kolbus checks out. Lauk hits the first free throw. Logan O'Brien, who just committed to play tight end at Marion University, checks in. 6'2 senior. One of those 6 football players that Ryan referenced in the pregame. 9-4 the score, one more for Trevor Lauk. On the way, rolls off the rim, rebounded by Carter. Lauk with 5 points off the bench, and the lead is 5, 9-4. Carter into the lane. Lost the handle, gives it to Roseman for 3. That's in and out, rebounded by Leffler. Here comes Lynch up the floor. Spins into the lane against Carter. Out front, Felmuth at the volleyball line. Right side, Donahue for 3 in front of the Chatard bench. Bang! He got it. Anthony Donahue with 5, his first 3. First Roncalli 3 of the night, and the lead is 8. Inside 2:45 to go first quarter. 12-4 the score. Roncalli goes, looked like they were going to go zone there for a second, but it's a man. St. John, nice pass to O'Brien on the slip, and he missed the reverse layup. Leffler's got the rebound. Roncalli dodged one there. Here comes Felmuth on the far side. Down the baseline against St. John. He draws a bump. That's the second foul on St. John. Felmuth threw a little head snap back on that contact just to make sure the referees were watching. Andre Long is into the game, the 6'1 senior. And as is number 15, TJ Ford. 12-4 the score. Roncalli inbound. Leffler banks in a 3 out front. Oh my. Aiden Leffler banks in a 3 out front. No bang on that one. I was caught off guard.
Never afraid to take that shot with a hand in his face.
Nope. You've talked many times, Ryan. Aiden Leffler is oozing with confidence.
Right.
Does not matter where we are. Carter in the lane. He pushed off on Felmuth, but I think they got Thomas on the bump first. Yep. Felmuth the foul, his first, and the team's second. TJ Alexander comes in, 5'10 junior. Carter is the only starter on the floor for Chatard. Trojans have already played 5 off the bench here in the first quarter. Alexander on the inbound, just into the game. In deep to Carter at the rim against Lynch. Holds his ground, does Lynch. And Carter pivots and puts it in.
It's a strong finish by Carter right there.
Carter has 4 of the Trojans' 6. 15-6 the score, Roncalli on top. Final 100 seconds of the first quarter. Donahue, a left side 3. What do we got, Scott Wagner? He's got a hold on O'Brien away from the ball, grabbing Lauk in the block. Logan O'Brien's foul, his first. Team 5th. The Chatard has committed 5 team fouls, and Trevor Lauk has drawn 3 of them.
That aggression, they're continuing to play aggressive like we talked about in pregame.
15-6 the score. Lynch lobs it up to Lauk. Gets catch and seal from Leffler, and he lays it in. That's a great inbounds pass. As Lynch found Leffler out front, and then he fired a pass into Lauk, who had sealed his defender. Trevor turns and lays it in. He has 7. Down the lane, Carter. Cut off on a jump stop, and he traveled. Roncalli's done a really good job, Ryan, defensively of forcing, when Carter gets in the lane, smothering his options and forcing him to pick up his dribble.
Absolutely. His first step, he's got a really quick first step, and us being able to cut that off, that really limits what he can do offensively, and that forces him to travel. And that's why he has, I think, 3 turnovers so far.
Final minute 10, 17-6, Roncalli on top first quarter. Right side, Donahue. Gets a high screen from Leffler, spins away from it. Ooh, missed Leffler on the roll. Now Lauk comes out front to reset. Hands back to Donahue. Inside a minute to go. Leffler posting on the smaller Carter. Donahue, step back 3. Bang! He got it, oh my! That was a footwork clinic on that possession. 2 threes for Donahue in the quarter. It's a 20-6 lead.
The bench is standing up now.
A lot of energy on the bench. Woods a hard drive against Leffler. Contested and puts it up and in off the window.
Good take.
That's a nice shot and finish by Ford. Beg your pardon, not Woods, Ford. On the bucket off the bench. 20-8 the score. Michael wants one shot with 20 seconds on the game clock. Alexander's up tight. Lynch needs to make a plan. Into the lane. Finds Lauk on the baseline with 15. Plenty of time. Trevor to the basket. Fouled on the way up. He shoots 2 more. Ford on the foul. His first, team 6. Trevor Lauk with 7 off the bench.
Roncalli's going to be in the bonus for the whole second quarter now. 16 fouls in the first.
Caden Gore about to step into the action here after this first Trevor Lauk free throw. 12 and 7/10 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Lauk shoots 2. First one up, first one in. Caden Gore's into the game for Donahue. Caden, the 5'11 junior. This is the most points Roncalli has scored in the first quarter this year, 21 points. You talked about a fast start, Ryan. This has been exactly what they wanted.
It's exactly what they needed, for sure.
Lauk hits them both. Trevor with 9 off the bench. Matthew Babbs back into the game. It's a 14-point lead, 22-8. Final 10 seconds. Alexander dribble handoff to Carter, top side. He hands to Long. Long lost the handle. Gore's got it. To Leffler leaking out. Leffler to the basket. Puts it up. Puts it in right before the buzzer, and that'll do it. So a season high first quarter points, 24 for the Royals. And it's a 24-8 Roncalli lead on the Beck Service Center scoreboard as we head to quarter number 2. Let's step out for 30 seconds and come right back with quarter number 2 after this on the Ascension St. Vincent Roncalli Media Network.
Hi folks, it's Ben Stallings from Beck Service Center. As longtime supporters of Roncalli High School, we are proud to back the Rebel athletic teams, fine arts department, and academic teams. As excellence abounds on the grounds of Roncalli, it is how we approach.
I work out every day. COVID won't kill me.
I'm 24. COVID won't kill me.
I have antibodies. COVID won't kill
It's
me.
been a long week. COVID won't kill me.
I'm 25. COVID won't kill me.
I'm partying outside. COVID won't kill
I don't
me.
need to wear a mask around my friends. COVID won't kill me.
I'm 23. COVID won't kill me.
If I haven't gotten it yet, COVID won't kill me.
I'm young. COVID won't kill me.
Famous last words. Don't let them be yours. Socially distance. Mask up, America.
About Roncalli wanting to have a quick start. Royals have not won a game this year when behind after one quarter. They've got a 16-point lead heading to quarter number 2.
And they couldn't have done it in a more dominating fashion in the post, establishing themselves in the paint, just getting tough buckets.
Roncalli on defense to start this second quarter. Ford hands to Long for 3. That's short. Rebound is tapped to the perimeter, and it's Roncalli basketball. Let's set the lineups. Roncalli beginning the second quarter with Gore, Donahue, Leffler, and Babb, and Luke Kegris is on for the first time tonight. Number 34 on your screen for those of you watching along with us. Kegris, the 6'4 sophomore. Alexander, Kolbus, Carter, Long, and Ford, the 5 that ended the quarter for the Trojans, start the period for the road team. Kegris picked up his dribble and traveled on the far side. A rare Roncalli turnover early in this game. (24-8) is our score. Carter in the corner to Long, no space to shoot the 3. Now Ford had it poked free, but got it back to Carter. Alexander through the lane, stumbling, puts it up short. Rebound hit off the end line, last touch by Alexander, back to Roncalli. Kegris contested. Kegris at 6'4", but he's much longer than that.
Oh, for sure.
And Alexander at 5'10", a little trouble finishing over the sophomore Kegris. 24-8 the score. Roncalli up 16. Caden Gore at the point. Pressure by Carter. Out the jump circle of Leffler. Handed Donahue. Dribble handoff to Gore. Caden backs it out, right side Donahue. Picked up by Alexander on a switch. Now Leffler. Lob into Babb, high-low. The catch, the finish, up and in. Another point, 2 points in the paint for Roncalli. They just continue to pound Chatard underneath the basket. Alexander. 4 drives, gets right by Donahue, but he missed the layup. Rebounded by Kegris.
It's 2 missed layups, wide open layups by Chatard.
Kegris ahead to Donahue. 26-8, Donahue drives on Carter. Fading, forced to pass into Babb, out to Kegris for an open 3. That's long, but Babb tried to back tap it. Loose ball on the floor, who's got it? Kegris to the deck, it squirts off the end line. Last touch by Kegris.
Great hustle by Babb and Kegris right there, getting on the floor.
We watched him this season. Babb gets about one of those back tap offensive rebounds per game.
Oh, definitely.
Just from his activity level.
Yeah, he's great in terms of activity level in the offensive rebounding category.
Roseman's back in, as is Basir. Roseman's got it on the wing. Out front, Alexander, a long three. That's good. TJ Alexander. First Trojan three of the night, and it's 26-11. 6 minutes to go, first half. Leffler out the volleyball line, hands to Kegris. He gets a screen into the paint, finds Donahue, left corner for another three. In and out. Rebound, though, Donahue scoops it up off the floor, puts it up high off the glass over Roseman and in. Donahue's into double figures. He's got 10, and it's 28-11. And the ball knocked free. Kegris first to it. Michael Wants tried to call a time, and Roncalli had secured the possession. Gore was about to head up the floor, but takes the timeout anyway. 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here. 28-11 our score. 5:32 to go here in the first half.
At Indiana Members Credit Union, you can get pre-approved and streamline the vehicle buying process. It's fast, free, and it will take you down a
Alexander back to Roseman. Basir tries a three over Leffler. That's good.
And they were
straight threes.
They were trying to get it to Basir that whole time. That they had him flash into the foul line and had him flash outside, and they were trying to get it to him that whole time.
Trojans have hit 2 straight threes. Lynch attacks baseline into the tall trees, flips it up and in over the outstretched hand of Basir. Lynch's first 2. 36-20, inside 100 seconds to go, first half. Coons spins in the lane, stumbling, lost the handle. Lauk picks it up. Leaves it for Lynch. Lynch across the line to Lauk, trailing, holds it above his head, looks inside, fires down to Leffler. He backs, pivots, out to Felmuth for a kick-out three off the rim, over the top of the backboard and out of bounds. Boy, as that thing rainbowed off the heel of the rim, Coons and Lauk were locked up in a pass-blocking drill under the bucket. Coons at 6 feet, probably, what would you guess, about 190?
I'd say about 185 to 190.
Lauk at 6'6", 265. I'm gonna bet on Trevor in that matchup. 36-20. Roncalli up 16, back in a man-to-man. Trojans hit 2 threes against the 2-3 zone. Basir picked up his dribble at the foul line, over to Coons. Coons inside a minute to go. Roncalli has 2 fouls to give before putting the Trojans in the bonus. Roseman, stop and go drive on Aller to the baseline, put it up, put it in. Nice drive by A.J. Roseman for his first 2. He's one of 2 double-figure scorers on the Trojan roster. 36-22. 35 seconds to go in the half. Leffler handles, right side Felmuth. Felmuth in the lane, all the way to the basket, put it up and in with the left hand. Thomas Felmuth with 4, all here in the quarter. The lead back to 16. Teams trading buckets here in the last couple minutes. Alexander, that's a long 2 that's missed and rebounded by Leffler. Still time, 15 seconds left in the half. Aller on the left wing. Michael Wantz says 1. Lynch now has in the jump circle with 6 seconds to go in the half. Lynch in the lane. Stripped and fouled on the way up as he made his way down the paint with 0.6 of a second to go. That generates a shooting foul for Lynch. Foul is on Alexander, his first.
And if you're Chatard, you never want to foul in that type of situation. Final seconds of the half, you do not want to foul there, especially down 16.
Foul is on Roseman. Beg your pardon. John Rippinger said 2, but he meant 2 shots for Lynch. The foul is on Roseman, number 5. Got that cleared up. So Lynch shoots 2. Shooting foul, first one up, first one in. Now Kolbus returns with 0.6 left. And Matthew Babb is back in as well for Roncalli. Roncalli is 5 out of 7 from the line here in the game. Lynch trying to give Roncalli a 40-point half for the second straight home game. Roncalli scored 43 last Friday night against Ritter. Second free throw up, second free throw in. 0.6 of a second to go. Trojans have to go the length of the floor. Coons looks, heaves it down toward the arc. It's caught, similar, fading away after the whistle, they say, and that'll do it. So Roncalli with a late burst scores the final 4 points of the half. And Roncalli outscoring Bishop Chatard 16-14 in the second quarter.
away today and try one. Glenda Rochford Orthodontics. We're in the business of making smiles, but straightening teeth is only part of that job. Our team has a passion for serving our patients and their families in Greenwood and Indianapolis. You may start your journey at Glenda Rochford Orthodontics looking for a straighter smile, but you'll leave with new friends and family. Call today 317-888-2827 to schedule a free consultation for you, your child, and your whole family. 317-888-2827.
It's halftime. Halftime show is brought to you by Beck Service.
I work out every day. COVID won't kill me.
I'm 24. COVID won't kill me.
I have antibodies. COVID won't kill
It's
me.
been a long week. COVID won't kill me.
I'm 25. COVID won't kill me.
I'm partying outside. COVID won't kill
I
me.
don't need to wear a mask around my friends. COVID won't kill me.
I'm 23. COVID won't kill me.
If I haven't gotten it yet, COVID won't kill me.
I'm young. COVID won't kill me.
Famous last words. Don't let them be yours. Socially distance. Mask up, America.
Final 5 seconds, making it 24-8 Roncalli at the end of one. Roncalli led by 20 points in the second quarter on 2 occasions, 31-11 and 34-14. Trojans, though, did get it back to 14 at 34-20 and 36-22 in the final minute before Roncalli scored the final 4 points, making it 40-22. Our halftime score is 16-14. Roncalli advantage in the period. 13 points for Anthony Donahue, leads all scorers. TJ Alexander has 6 points, 2 threes off the bench in the second quarter. And that's a solid first half for Roncalli, Ryan, both defensively and offensively.
You know, you heard Coach Wantz in the pregame interview talk about how he thought this game was going to be somewhere in the middle between Greenwood and Cardinal Ritter. And as of right now, it's shaping to be more like Cardinal Ritter in terms of our offensive output.
Well, it's just the second time all year that Roncalli scored at least 40 points in the half. The only other time was last Friday when you and I were here for that Ritter game. Roncalli scoring 43 in that first half on the way to 89 total points. We'll take our first break here in the halftime show. When we come back, we'll run down tonight's first half totals. Ryan's got those when we return on the Ascension St. Vincent Roncalli Media Network.
The mission of the Roncalli High School Alumni Association is to be a contributing branch of Roncalli High School in providing sources of assistance for maintaining the academic standards of the school. Our goal is to strengthen our alumni base by renewing and fostering the bonds of friendship.
I'm partying outside. COVID won't kill me.
I don't need to wear a mask around my friends. COVID won't kill me.
I'm 23. COVID won't kill me.
If I haven't gotten it yet, COVID won't kill me.
I'm young. COVID won't kill me.
Famous last words. Don't let them be yours. Socially distance. Mask up, America.
Let's go into school, Chad. Oh, hold up, Brad. We didn't put our masks on. Good idea. Now let's go.
Don't be like Brad and Chad. Make sure you wear your mask over your nose and your mouth to prevent the spread of COVID. Visit cdc.gov/coronavirus for more information.
We're so thrilled to have Peyton Manning's name on our children's hospital. but we are a hospital designed for kids.
And then the halfback went in motion and then ran a slant route across the middle. Try to get a linebacker isolated on him. I like this beat. It's nice. Give me some more bass. A little more bass here. These are nice. Wish they had them at the adult hospital next door. I think I'm gonna make this giraffe green.
That's crazy.
Might be right. Let's go red right, scat right, 585, wide drag. On two. Ready? Break. Nice ride. Y'all have these in blue? Can you hear this?
There's only one Peyton Manning Children's Hospital, offering world-class compassionate care for your child. Schedule primary ER or specialist care online.
Thanks, Peyton. We've got this.
Oh, okay. That's where they go.
We appreciate your support and are grateful for your business. Go Rebels.
Steve's Flowers and Gifts is your family-owned Indianapolis and Greenwood florist. Our mission is to establish and maintain the highest level of floral.
Do life, not laundry. Milto Cleaners.
Every day, we go farther, try harder, and do things others think are impossible. But for people who are passionate about what they do, it's normal. At Ortho Indy, we make sure of it. As the largest sports medicine group in Indiana and the official orthopedic provider for the Pacers, our specialists work to treat your injury from diagnosis to recovery and get you back in the game, because you were built to perform. Ortho Indy Sports Medicine, helping you get normal back, whatever your normal looks like.
Southeast Street, or call 784-1614 to order your arrangement today. That's our friends at Jockish Flowers. Please support the Roncalli Circle of Faith Annual Fund, which this year raises money for needs-based tuition assistance, faculty enrichment programs, Catholic identity on our campus, and the resurfacing of the track. Contact the Roncalli Advancement Office at 787-8277 for more information.
Well, that's Ryan Papandrea. I'm Rob Brown. Just about set to start this second half. Roncalli leading Bishop Chatard at home, 40-22. Those of you watching along on the YouTube feed tonight, our great crew bringing you all of the sights and sounds on the YouTube feed. Jackson Cropper's our director. Riley Allstott handling the production and the graphics. Camera operators tonight, Hannah Spots and Lauren Boone. Gustin Brown's our supervising producer tonight. They're doing a great job bringing you all the video and audio for tonight. Roncalli basketball to start this second half. Thomas Felmuth about to inbound. Original starters on the floor for Roncalli. Actually, I take that back. Lynch, Felmuth, Donahue, and Leffler. Babb started the game, but Lauk is out there. Roncalli moving right to left in this second half. Lauk deep catch, finds Lynch for a rare corner three. Bang! He got it. Carson Lynch, just his second three of the season.
Great find out of the post by Lauk. Just the ability to see Carson in the corner, and Carson with the confidence to step up and take that shot.
Well, Roseman's out there. He drives on Donahue, and a nice scoop off the board and in. A couple new faces out there for the Trojans. Basir starts this second half. He did not start the first half. He had 5 off the bench. Carter's out there, as is St. John. And Augie Durham, who we did not see in the first half, number 24, is out there. He's a 6-foot senior. Lauk down the baseline, kicks it back out to Lynch. Now Leffler attacks. Jump stop in the lane, falling away. He got the roll from 12. Leffler with 9 points in the game. It's back to a 21-point lead. 45-24. St. John holds out front. Checked by Felmuth. Now Durham, his first touch to the rim, missed the shot wide, rebounded by Lauk. Fires ahead to Leffler, who waits. Felmuth on the far side. Spins through a double team. One-hand pass in the corner to Leffler's deflected, but Aiden has it. Out front, Donahue. Lauk hook it up with Brassear in the block. Now Lauk to the rim, put it up, foul on the way up, and shoots 2.
And that's a mismatch we want to take advantage of. Although he is 6'6", Brassear is not nearly as big as Lauk.
I'd ballpark, he's giving up north of 80 pounds in that matchup.
I would agree.
Brassear's foul, his first, team first. Trevor Lauk shoots 2. He was 3 for 4 from the line in the first half. First one up and in. Lauk into double figures for just the third time this year. Came in averaging just over 6 points per game. Second one on the way, that one good. Well, Lauk is 5 out of 6 tonight, and he came in a 50% free throw shooter. He's going to up the percentage with that effort tonight. The lead is 23, 47-24. St. John in the corner, Brassear pulls Lauk away from the bucket. Lauk moves his feet, and Brassear runs him over. They no call it, kick to the corner in Durham, and Durham makes the 3, and then Lauk gives Brassear a little shot after the bucket and is called for a foul. So the three-pointer counts for Durham, and they've got a push foul on Lauk, so it's an inbound play for Chatard.
Lauk absolutely got ran over.
And he administered a little justice on his own.
Yep.
Now Brassear drives on Lauk, runs into him, flips it up, and flips it in. Now Brassear has 7 off the bench. And it turns into a 5-point Trojan possession. It's still an 18-point lead for the home team. Dribble handoff to Lynch. To Leffler, right side for 3. It's in and out. Rebound, Lauk tipped it away, and a foul called. Lauk knocked it away from St. John, and is called for the foul, his second. (47-29). Inside 5 minutes to go. To the bucket, Brassear puts it up and in. And Brassear's got 4 in the quarter, 9 in the game. The 7-0 Trojan run has cut the deficit down to 16.
The Trojans starting to get a little bit of an energy on their own. This run is...
And Roncalli had it knocked free, but Lynch had it. Now is kicked. Yep, nice play. Nice officiating by Ja Rippinger to see Carter St. John kick the basketball. Matthew Babbs in for Trevor Lauk. So Roncalli resets near sideline. 5 minutes to go, third quarter. Lead is 16. Things have picked up a little bit. Roncalli needs a basket to stop this Trojan run of 7-0. Felmuth, played by Durham out front. Back to Donahue. Roncalli can afford to be deliberate. Lynch into the lane. Scoops it up off the bottom of the rim. Missed the shot. Roseman to the bucket. He put it up, put it in. Michael Wantz would like a timeout. Full timeout, a 9-0 Chatard run. The lead is 14. 4:33 to go here in the third quarter. We'll be back after this 30-second pause on the Ascension St. Vincent Roncalli Media Network.
I'm glad to watch for orthodontics. We're in the business of making smiles, but straightening teeth is...
Do life, not laundry. Milto Cleaners.
Every day we go farther, try harder, and do things others think are impossible. But for people who are passionate about what they do, it's normal. At Ortho Indy, we make sure of it. As the largest sports medicine group in Indiana and the official orthopedic provider for the Pacers, our specialists work to
off momentum right now. Hopefully this timeout kind of cooled them down, and they're going to continue to press here, but let's hope that we can stop this momentum from getting into something bigger.
Lynch brings it up one-on-one against Carter. Into the forecourt. Bounce to Donahue. He lost the handle, got it back, kept his dribble alive. One-hand pass back to Lynch. Donahue drives on Roseman to the baseline. Cut off, twist, put it up, put it in, and put him on the line. That's exactly what you needed.
That's exactly the type of play we needed, an and one to get to the line.
Number 5, that's A.J. Roseman with the foul, his second. Donahue trying to complete the three-point play for point number 16, and he got it. Rattles the free throw home. That stops the Chatard run at 9-0 and pushes the lead back to 17. Carter St. John handles the point this time down. T.J. Alexander came in during that stoppage, or during the timeout, I should say. Roseman handles top side. Basir posting. Pass went over his head. It goes right to Loeffler.
Great defense by Babb right there in the post.
Halfway through, quarter number 3. Loeffler handles, right side Donahue. He gets a screen, into the lane, played by Alexander on a switch, backs him down, scoop across the paint to Babb. He fumbled the pass off the end line, back to the Trojans.
Another rare turnover.
Yep. That was a good decision by Donahue. Babb was already trying to get position for a rebound. Wasn't expecting the pass. Alexander had it knocked free. Can go in the backcourt to get it. And he does, brings it up against Falmouth. Noah Carter on the far side gets a pick from Roseman. Puts up a long three from straight away. That's off to the right. Rebounded by Babb. Shovels ahead to Lynch. Donahue fakes a corner three on St. John, not there. So Roncalli pulls it back out. 3:15 to go, third quarter. Donahue down to Loeffler posting against Carter St. John. And Loeffler had it poked away from behind. Carter on the steal, 2-on-1. Carter gives to Roseman, up and in. Nice 2-on-1 break. Roseman has 6 in the quarter and 8 in the game. 50-35. It's a 15-point lead. Inside 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Donahue spins in the lane. Left side Falmouth for 3. That's short. Rebound grab by Carter St. John. Outlets ahead to Basir. Basir, pass across the paint, is fouled by Lynch. That foul on the floor. Lynch's foul his first. Team third. Kolbus and Ford step back in. Basir checks out, as does Durham. Basir's giving them some good play off the bench, 9 points.
Absolutely.
On the inbound, Alexander was open for 3, but passed it up. Now St. John down to Ford in the corner. Now Alexander tries a 3. That's long, And the rebound caroms out to Donahue. He had it knocked loose, and we've got a tie-up. And the arrow favors Bishop Chatard. Michael Wantz is trying to figure out how Donahue was not fouled to have that ball squirt loose. 50-35, 15-point Roncalli lead, 2:20 to go, third quarter. St. John throws a pass in the lane to Colbus. He had it knocked free. Now Donahue's bumped in the backcourt and fouled by Colbus. Colbus to foul, his second. Team third. Roncalli ball on the far side. 50-35 is our score. Roncalli's led by as much as 23 here in the quarter. Lynch in the deep backcourt. Brings it up against St. John. Now takes it back out front. Colbus hedges on the ball screen. Lynch drops it down to Leffler. In the right block, working his way in. Up and under move. Put it up, put it in.
Great up and under by Leffler right there. He got him jumping with the pump fake and went right underneath.
Patience from the junior Leffler. He's in the double figures with 11. Fourth double figures game of his season. 52-35, inside 2 minutes.
That's 3 in double figures for Roncalli.
That's a good sign. Roseman corner 3 is long, rebounded by Donahue. Michael Wantz says let's grind some clock here as this third quarter winds down. Lynch in the corner, Donahue, checked by Roseman. And now Colbus trying to dislodge Leffler off the block is called for a foul. His third and the team's fourth. You referenced that 3 in double figure number, Ryan. Roncalli, we've talked about this many times. Roncalli's 41-14 the last 6 seasons.
That's a big stat that Coach Wantz likes to look for.
When they've got 3 in double figures, 4 and 2 this year. Lynch in the corner to Babb, off the inbound Felmuth. Donahue behind a double screen. Corner 3 is in, but Scott Wagner waves it off as he's got a foul on one of the 2 Chatard defenders trying to fight through Babb's screen. And that's the right call. That foul was before the shot.
Right.
Michael Wantz is trying to lobby that shot should count, but Roseman takes the foul. That's a good call. Before we go any further, though, Taylor Ware wants a 30-second timeout. So we'll go ahead and stay right here. 52-35 the score. 1:23 to go here in the third quarter on our Beck Service Center scoreboard.
At Marian University, you will meet students who are tomorrow's leaders in their chosen professions. You'll also find a welcoming campus that is small enough to provide you with individual attention from nationally and internationally recognized
faculty. But for people who are
faculty.
passionate about what they do, it's normal. At Ortho Indy, we make sure of it. As the largest sports medicine group in Indiana and the official orthopedic provider for the Pacers, our specialists work to treat your injury from diagnosis to recovery and get you back in the game because you were built to perform. Ortho Indy Sports Medicine, helping you get normal back, whatever your normal looks like.
In a row, taking on the host Ben Davis. 7:30 our start time. Listen to that game on RoncalliMediaNetwork.com. On the inbound, Donahue, quick 3. Long, that was on the line, but he missed it. Roseman with the long rebound, wants to run 2-on-2. Alexander up the left wing, his layup spun out and rebounded by Donahue. Donahue on a push through the lane, cuts it out to Leffler. Now Babb in the corner, Roncalli resets. Michael Wantz says let's run something here, get some clock in our favor. Lynch gets a screen in the lane, scoop shot off the mark, no, but he drew a foul at the rim on Basir, who's back in the game, and shoots 2. You talked about it in the Ritter game last Friday, Ryan. I don't know that there's been, this is before your time, but you probably have to go back to Aaron Evans, who's one of the top 5 all-time scorers at Roncalli, graduated in 09, to find a player who was more skilled at putting English on the ball at the rim than Carson Lynch.
Yeah, he's great. That's one thing that he's always been great at, and he's always been able to kind of excel at and make his mark. And obviously, it proves why he's the starter at Roncalli, and that's one of his many great attributes.
Deep in the bag of tricks to draw that foul. Hits the first free throw. Long's back in for the Trojans. Second free throw is up in the air. We've got a lane violation on Leffler. So that goes down in the scorebook, in case you're wondering, as if there was no free throw attempted. 53-35. Alexander, who hit 2 threes in the second quarter. He's not been able to get loose here in the third. Ford draws a foul on the baseline against Babb on the spin. Babb's foul, his second. Team 4. 43 4/10 left here in the third quarter. Long, quick inbound to Alexander. Felmuth closed out. Back to Long, corner 3 is good. Andre Long, his first points. Just his 9th 3 of the season. He was shooting under 22% from three-point range. Back to a 15-point game. 53-38. Final 30 seconds of the third quarter. Felmuth to the middle, pull up, foul line, good. That's his spot.
That's his patented pull-up mid-range right there.
That hard pull-up from straight away. Felmuth has 6. Final 10 seconds. Long, another 3, same spot, same result. 55-41, 5 seconds to go. Leffler down the lane to the basket, lays it up, and it danced off the rim. Boy, he got all the way to the rim, but it trickled off. Andre Long's 2 threes in the final minute. Bring the Trojans to within 14.
Every day we go farther, try harder, and do things others think are impossible. But for people who are passionate about what they do, it's normal. At Ortho Indy, we make sure of it. As the largest sports medicine group in Indiana and the official orthopedic provider for the Pacers, our specialists work to treat your injury from diagnosis to recovery and get you back in the game, because you were built to perform. Ortho Indy Sports Medicine, helping you get normal back, whatever your normal looks like.
Fostering the bonds of friendship and to promote continued involvement of graduates from Sacred Heart, Kennedy, Charter.
Within arm's length, but it's a 14-point lead. Anthony Donahue has 16 points to lead all scorers. A.J. Roseman has, make that, Brennan Basir has 9 points off the bench to lead the Trojans. Roncalli ball to start the final quarter. Caden Gore at the point, checked by Roseman. Bounce to Leffler. Back to Gore, out there with Babb, Donahue, and Kegris. Leffler posting on Long, in the lane, leaning, shooting. Missed the shot, but he got the foul drawn, and he shoots 2. Long's foul, his first and the team's 7th. Leffler was fouled in the act, however, and shoots 2. Hayden with 11 points in the ball game. First free throw up, and it kicks in. Roncalli is 11 for 13 from the line tonight. Very strong effort thus far. Misses the second. Rebounded by St. John. 56-41. Really going. Back cut, nice pass by St. John, but Ford missed the layup at the rim. Rebounded by Gore.
Great look by St. John right there. Just couldn't finish.
Ford shaking his head as he heads back down the floor. Kegris, right side Gore, 3 behind the screen. Off the rim. Nice block out by Long. He sealed Donahue away and drew the foul. Donahue's foul, his 3rd and the team's 5th. Hard ball, Long in the corner, played by Leffler. Back to St. John, finds Ford on a cut again. This time it gets Babb. This time Ford finishes. Took his time and finished. 13-point game, 56-43. Despite the fact that you've got a 13-point lead, Roncalli has to keep scoring. You can't just sit on the ball.
Absolutely. Keep playing our game, keep playing fast, and hold them on.
Moore picked up by Long on the switch. Gets to Babb top side, dribble hand off the court. He accelerates into the corner, and Donahue with it. Donahue goes space against four. Now he attacks in the lane, steps through, flips it up, and danced off the back of the rim. We're down about 4. Here comes Roseman. Long down the baseline. Gets by left for a short arm to shot. Rebound is tapped right to Long. Comes loose. Butler's got it. Bounce ahead to Donahue. He waits for reinforcements. Up the court. 6:15 on it.
Roncalli can't afford to take some time off the clock, but they don't want to take too much time off.
Out top. Moore angle left. Finds Butler on the roll. Post up. Baseline is down. Hayden left. He's got 14 tonight. One side of his career high. Back to a 15-point lead. Carter goes make the drive on Booth. Lane Rosen with the 3 over Donahue. Long on the back of the rim. Butler went over the rebound. Moore walks it up. 5.5. 15. Not bad. Moore waits. Off the rebound Carter. Carter found it. Roncalli's in the bonus. So Gore heads to the line and shoots a 1-and-1 here with 5:26 to go.
Carter's defense record has really been something to note. He's been all over our point guards, especially Gore and Lynch.
Foul called on Carter. And we've been trying those all night on Carter. Finally got one there. This is 4. Hayden Garland charge. Roncalli gets back. 5:21 to go. The lead is 15. Mamba's trapped in the backcourt. Gets it out to Kegger. Cross-court pass to Gore into the forecourt. Out to the defensive top. Gore's trapped. Out to Kegger's front corner. Kegger through the lane. Butler. Hayden's front court pass to Butler. Almost stolen by Carter. Volleyball line checked by Rosen. It's got 5 minutes to go. The lead is 15. Turns the corner and backs it out. Gore takes it to the wing. Lofton trying to get the foul, but they lost the handle off the end line.
Do life, not laundry. Milto Cleaners.
splits a double team. Out to Leffler. Leffler through the lane. Put it up. Missed the shot. Rebound by Basir. Basir hits it ahead to Carter. Carter for a three. That's good. It's an 8-point game. Carter with 7 in the quarter. And it's 58-50 with 2:53 to go. Roncalli trying to hang on here. Donahue.
Let's go into school, Chad. Oh, hold up, Brad. We didn't put our masks on. Good idea. Now let's go.
Don't be like Brad and Chad. Make sure you wear your mask over your nose and your mouth to prevent the spread of COVID. Visit cdc.gov/coronavirus for more information.
We're so thrilled to have Peyton Manning's name on our children's hospital. But we are a hospital designed for kids.
And then the halfback went in motion and then ran a slant route across the middle. Try to get a linebacker isolated on him. I like this beat. It's nice. Give me some more bass. A little more bass here. These are nice. Of course, they had them at the adult hospital next door. They I'm gonna make this giraffe green.
That's crazy.
Might be right. Let's go red right, scat right, 585, wide drag, on two. Ready? Break. Nice ride. Y'all have these in blue? Can you hear this?
There's only one Peyton Manning Children's Hospital.
We're so thrilled to have Peyton Manning's name on our children's hospital. But we are a hospital designed for kids.
And then the halfback went in motion and then ran a slant route across the middle. Try to get a linebacker isolated on him. I like this beat. It's nice. Give me some more bass. A little more bass here. These are nice. Wish they had them at the adult hospital next door. I think I'm gonna make this giraffe green.
That's crazy.
Might be right. Let's go red right, scat right, 585, wide drag. On two. Ready? Break. Nice ride. Y'all have these in blue? Can you hear this?
There's only one Peyton Manning Children's Hospital, offering world-class compassionate care for your child. Schedule primary ER or specialist care online.
Thanks, Peyton. We've got this.
Oh, okay. That's where they go.